What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. For those of you guys who are new to my video, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different from the regular vlog. Today we're doing an interview. So a few weeks ago, a karate colleague of ours noticed how we have so many parents practicing karate with their kids at our dojo. So we wondered the same thing, and we wanted to figure out why is that and what's the reason why the parents are joining. And so we've decided to interview the JKA parents. So we have close to 10 parents who will be interviewing with their children, and I'd like to hear what they have to say, and hopefully you guys can gather some valuable things from this video. So enough is said, let's jump right into it. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Tammy Garchiterena. I'm an equine sports massage therapist, and I'm 49 years old, and I just started doing karate 10 months ago.
My name is Abigail Navarro. I'm 33 years old. I'm from here in Lipa City. I work at Fernando Herbi's Savings and Loans Association. So shout out to my company.
Nice.
My name is Jason, and this is my son, Kyle. Say hi.
Hi.
I have been working for almost 15 years as a bank employee, and I'm 34 years old right now.
Introduce yourself, I guess.
So I'm Shasha, mom of two, stay-at-home mom for a very long time, and then started pandemic, saka lang ako nakapag-work.
So you're clearly not from the Philippines, so where did you originally come from?
So originally is a hard question.
Oh, okay.
Born in Canada, raised in Asia. My father was in the hotel business.
Oh, wow.
Lived in Hong Kong, went to school in California, lived in Canada.
So you've been everywhere.
Been everywhere.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Worldwide.
And who do we have here?
Hi, I'm Angelica Garchiterena. I'm a grade 7 student in De La Salipa, and I am 13 years old.
13 years old. Wow. So how did you guys find out about JKA Lipa?
We found out from another mom that I think you might be interviewing. We found out from Donna, her daughters were going to start, and she said, hey, why don't you have Angel join in since it's right there, and then word of mouth.
So who started karate first? Was it you or Angelica? Okay, so Angelica, were you interested in karate, or were you kind of just like, do you want to try it, or were you kind of just, you're the one who wanted to do karate? Yeah, just be honest.
My parents actually forced me, but as the time I kept going, I started getting a little interested in it, wanting to learn more. It's fun, but very tiring.
To be honest, like for kids, we were all forced. Like for me, especially me, growing up in like dojo, had no choice. So karate was my entire life, but I'm grateful for it because of like what it taught me. The more I did it, the more I started getting into it, just like you. So next question, how has karate affected your life ever since you started karate? We'll start with Tammy.
Well, I started one day after her because I noticed it was great exercise just the beginning. So I wanted to lose weight and get fit for my profession. And I was close to where I wanted to be. So karate helped me lose more weight, really helped me get fit, and really helped with more joint mobility. So like when I pick up horses' legs now, I tend to use forward stance depending on what I'm doing, a little kibadach. So I can actually use some of the forms to help me do my job in actually a biomechanically better way. So physically it's better, mentally it's better, and I'm fitter to do it.
Wow, that's amazing. Angelica, how has karate improved your life?
When it was COVID, it was like I became lazy and I didn't really do much exercises like I did before COVID, because I used to do a lot of stuff like gymnastics. That's my sport that I used to do, but ever since COVID, I had to stop. So as COVID started, I just laid in my bed, doing nothing.
I see.
And when I started doing karate, it gave me exercises and it kept my body going. So it's really helpful to give me energy throughout the day, especially at school.
Next question. Whose idea was it to start? It was
For her.
Yeah, for her. Okay, so it was for her to start, and then you got hooked.
Yeah.
What exactly made you like join? Was it just the exercise?
No, what I love from the very first class that I went to is it starts with meditation. Okay? It starts with quieting your body, breathing, and I'm really starting to appreciate breathing. It's very important. So start with meditation. You have no phones with you. You get right into a cardio workout with your warm-up, and then you get into mobilization. So I mean, like, the whole thing had everything. And then when you finish the whole session, You sit down, you're cooling, and then you get a little life lesson, right? So it's how to be good in society and, you know, what you can do. And great for kids. Sometimes adults, we need reminders too. And it helps us to help them to remember the things that you need to do to be part of society. It's a really inclusive package. It's not just doing exercise. It's more stuff.
I'm glad you guys see that in the training, and that's why we're doing this video, so we can inform the people out there as well who, let's say, who are on the line of like who wants to join but like kind of are afraid or not sure, fear of the unknown.
One thing I
right?
could add there too, right? So when you're sitting and watching class, one, it's uncomfortable when you're sitting on the side watching.
Yeah.
It's so much better to just join, right? But when you're sitting as an older person who hasn't really done much and you're like, that is just too much work. I can't do it. Oh, I'm not going to do it. But you know what? Once you start doing it, you feel better, right? And they're understanding. So with the kids, they're like, come on, you got to push through. With an adult, they're going to be like, are you okay? Do you need to take a little break? Because you know what? We haven't been doing a lot for so long. But there's the understanding of, you'll get fit enough. And you know, when I could finally jump hurdles one-on-one, I was excited.
Yeah.
Because it took me 9 months to do that.
Wow.
So you can do it. Just take your time. When you're older, you just know you can take your time and you can build up the strength. You don't have to rush through it.
Another question. Do you guys practice karate at home?
A little.
A little. I'm guessing like the philosophy side of it or the
I
mindset.
just see where like in my mirror, I just see if I like stand up, because that's my problem also. Like
Posture.
Posture.
I see.
I look at myself in the mirror and try to fix it before I like go to Pilates, because I can't really see myself sometimes. Sometimes I'm either in the back or people just cover.
Your awareness of like your own body, right? So that has helped you improve. Yeah. That's nice.
I have to practice at night, otherwise I get lost in kata. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice to have a little time, a little extra exercise, and
It's good. It's good. I'm glad you guys really enjoy what you're doing. Let's move on to, I guess, the fun questions. Just before we end this, starting with Tammy, what's your favorite move or technique in kata or kumite? For the martial artists who are watching.
You know, I don't know the name of it, but when we do this one and then we come here, I thought I would
and hand go
never be able to do it because it looks like it's so many hand moves.
Yep.
And it's not. It's literally just
twisting
twist your hand
wrist.
and bring it, but it looks like a full butterfly flying.
Yeah.
So that I love that. It's just it's an illusion.
You, Angelica?
I like the jumping parts and the heian. Honestly, seeing the higher ranks that do the kata, it makes me want to keep going because I want to be able to do that.
What's your favorite kata?
Ooh. I like to practice.
Advanced or beginner? Advanced or beginner. So
No,
what you see.
I do always go back to Taikyu Kosharan, the very first one, because you know what? I need to work on getting lower and I still can't do it. So I like to do it because I need to keep practicing getting lower. Basics.
Angelica?
I don't really have a favorite one, but what I find easy is the heian sandan.
Heian sandan.
It just really focuses on my stance and that. So
Yeah, it's the shortest kata too, so with only 20 moves, so 20 counts. So yeah, that's nice. Next, kata or kumite?
Kata.
Kata kumite? Kata. So the kata people.
I'm a horrible fighter.
But if you were to do kumite, 8 points or 2 points?
Two.
2 points? 8 points. 2 points.
I feel bad for hitting people.
Hitting people. I see. Okay. So yeah, that's the end of our interview. I guess there's room for shout outs. Would you like to shout out anybody or fine?
All the animals in the world.
All right.
The old people, don't be afraid to join.
There we go.
We'll end it with that then. So thank you guys so much. So that's it for the interview. Before we begin, introduce yourself.
My name is Abigail Navarro. I'm 33 years old. I'm from here in Lipa City. I work at Fernando Herbies Savings and Loans Association. So shout out to my company.
Nice.
Thank you.
My name is Philip Isaac Navarro. I'm 14 years old. Grade 8 student. Nag-aaral po ako sa Senator Palaro and Recto Memorial Integrated School.
Ayos! Success! Nagawa! Kabae! First question.
Yeah.
How did you guys find out about JKA Lipa in the first place?
Nung bata pa kami, when we were young, nag-work yung aking mother here next door sa inyo. Sa tapat lang, yeah.
Right here,
Kay
okay.
Tita Bina. And doon ko nalaman yung JKA. Bata pa lang ako. And then, nung nagkaroon ako ng anak, na naisip ko na i-enroll siya dito sa JKA Lipa.
Wow, how long have you guys been doing karate?
Bales, siya, 6 years na. Ako naman, putol-putol.
Putol, yeah.
hindi
Here and there.
hindi siya consistent. Pero ginagawa ko naman yung best ko para makapag-training kahit may work. Then, yun nga.
Yun, so I guess that's my next question then. So paano mo nababalance nga yung, let's say, busy ka nga sa work, as we all know, pero you still find time to like do karate with your son.
Ayun. Time management lang. Important talaga time management. And of course, yung willingness mo to do something. Kasi kung hindi ka willing na gawin yung isang bagay, hindi mo siya gagawin.
Yeah, true.
Diba?
Yeah.
Yung willingness mo to do something, yan din yung nagiging nagpupush sa akin para gawin to.
Nice. Plano mo ba mag-karate before or was it just nag-umpisa with Philip lang muna and then hindi mo ina-expect na magkakarate?
Hindi ko ina-expect na magkakarate ako. Hinahatid ko siya and then sabi ko, parang hinihintay ko siya na matapos yung training niya na wala akong ginagawa kundi umupo, chika-chika with the parents, ayan. Sabi ko, sayang naman yung oras ko. Naisip ko na, bakit hindi, diba? Na mag-training din ako para din. So, sa health ko, ma-maintain ko yung active lifestyle.
Yeah. Next question. So, what made you join? What made you join karate?
Bago ako mag-join, nung una, parang nag-hesitate ako na, parang nakakatamad, parang hindi mo alam na, parang hindi ko kaya. Kasi, parang matanda na ako for that. Sabi ko, too old na ako para mag-training. Sabi ko ganun. Pero ako kasi mahilig ako mag-exercise. Tapos gusto ko yung mga active sports, ganyan. So, nandito na din ako. Ginawa ko na din. Yun na
So,
din.
I guess anong mga advice na mabibigay mo sa mga parents? Let's say, nasa leaning nga sila, like parang nervous lang sila or natatakot or nahihiya mag-join ng karate. Ano mo share mo sa kanila?
Para dun sa mga parents na gusto rin na mag-karate or nag-hesitate pa, pinag-iisipan pa. If you're going to do something now. Huwag ka nang maghintay pa ng, ay, susunod na. Kasi sayang din yung time na nag-start ka na sana, pero nagpo-push back ka para hindi mo siya ginagawa. Sayang din yung time. If you're going to do something now, diba? You'll thank yourself later.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's perfect. Yes. Take action. Take action is all you need. So, as you see, how do you like it so far? Like, ever since you started doing karate?
Ang saya.
Saya.
Parang feeling ko, bubata ako.
Ayun, tama. That's true. Fitness keeps you young, guys.
Yeah,
So,
tapos maganda ding banding para sa amin mag-ina. Kasi pag nasa bahay ako, nasa bahay kami, yun, nagte-training kaming dalawa, nagsusuntukan kami
so nagtatanong
sa
na
bahay.
yung next question ko eh. So, do you guys train at home? Wow.
Nagsusuntukan kami dito sa bahay.
Ayos yun ah.
Tinuturoan
Ayos
niya
yun.
ako.
That's good. Like, how has it changed or improved your life ever since you started karate?
Si Philip noon, nag-start siya 7 years old. So, maliit pa. Noong una, nahirapan siya na mag-focus. Sa focus, palagi siyang nagkakamali talaga doon sa mga unang training niya. Parang naiiwan siya. Doon sa batch nila, nagiging weakest siya sa group. Oo.
Really?
Kapag yung unang exam niya, tik na siyang bumagsak. So, unang yon, nakita ko sa kanya na gusto talaga niya. Nag-pursue talaga siya na gumaling, na magawa niya yung mga techniques na kailangan niyang gawin. Ayun. So, nagkaroon siya ng discipline sa sarili niya. Tapos, alam niya yung goal niya. Nagkaroon siya ng goal sa buhay niya. Gusto talaga niya yung ginagawa niya. So, maganda yung naging pagbabago kasi sa kanya na meron siyang nilulook forward every day. Na magte-training ako, pupunta ako dito. Yun. So, maganda. Maganda yung mga nangyari sa kanya. And then, syempre ako, sinusupport ko siya. Kahit saan, kung ano man yung gusto niyang marating sa buhay. Ayun. So, parehas kami nagkaroon ng goal. Yung goal niya, goal ko din.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, iba talaga yung may looking forward to eh.
Oo.
Kasi like, you compare people who have a vision, like my goal, versus to people who like wake up na wala namang goal. Like, they're not looking forward to something. Iba talaga yung actions nila eh.
Yeah.
Right? Iba din yung energy nila. Yung, as you notice, pag may goal talagang mas energetic because you want to get somewhere, right? So yeah, I guess that's, have you seen like improvement in school? In school as well? How about you, your work? Like parang, has karate helped at all? Like, sa work?
Nagkakaroon ako ng energy.
Energy?
Kahit
So
alam
you
mo-
work before karate, no?
Yeah.
I see.
Energy. Yung nag-energize lang ako kapag training, di ba? Training, then alam mo pagod na pagod ka na. Then kaya mo pa pala kahit pagod ka na nakakagawa ka pa rin ng work.
Mental toughness.
Yeah,
No,
mental
no.
toughness.
No, that's good. What's your favorite technique or move? Sa either kata, favorite moving kata, or favorite moving kumite? Favorite technique?
Jab po.
Jab.
Ako?
Yeah.
Gyakuzuki.
Gyakuzuki.
Yeah.
Okay, halata. Her Gyakuzuki is dangerous. So you guys look out, okay? Next question. What's your favorite kata? Oh,
Kusyo.
Kangkusho? Next.
Yan ni Dan.
Yan ni
Yan pala,
Dan.
hanggang doon pa
Hanggang
lang.
doon pa lang. No? Okay lang. Okay, next. Kata or kumite?
Same.
Same, both. No up. Kata or kumite?
Same din.
If you have to pick. Kata or kumite?
Kumite.
Kumite.
Kata.
See, balance kayong dalawa. And last question, kumite question, 8 points or 2 points? 2 points lang?
2 points.
2 points. Okay. That's it. Ganun ko simple lang yung interview natin. So, thank you guys
Thank you po.
for
Thank you.
sharing.
Thank
Okay?
you.